Because, men, I want you to understand this right now before you take the field. It's going to be a great environment. You know, you get it because it's homecoming. The next great environment you'll get is because we've earned it. That's a cool thing about playing in a big game. If you win the big game, you get another big game. I want this to be a look back. This was a turning point for us when we finally came together as a team and every one of us focused and did our job. Man, look, when we soared. That's what I want. You know how hard and how long so many guys had to work to be able to create an environment like you've got out there in this stand? You know how many hours of sweat and effort and unselfishness poured into building this environment that we're in right now? We owe it to them, we owe it to each other to play. Play with every ounce of heart that you have in you. Play the way you've been taught. Do your job. Do it better than the guy you're playing against. And the balls will bounce our way, man. Most of all, have fun playing for each other. Let's go get our win. Deep kick return. Watch out. Let's play it on the 15 and the 20. Okay? We'll bump it up 5 if it's a 3-step loop. Let's go. Win this play right here.
Hey, make your presence felt on this first play. Do your job, and we're fixing to score a touchdown. You guys hear me? Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3. Go.
The next game was our homecoming game. A great environment, and, you know, so proud to have an opportunity to go out there, our team, and represent our community, represent our school, and have a huge crowd to come back home and watch our football team play.
Everybody was looking nice. Crowd was just huge. It was one of those, again, is this really Texas high school football? Is this really like the atmosphere that you guys had? So coming back 0-4 at this point, we knew we couldn't lose to North Crowley.
In North Crowley, we were currently 0-4 at the time, and we were going into homecoming with something to prove, that we were still the Martin Warriors and that we still had to dominate. And North Crowley homecoming was the perfect opportunity to show that.
Probably one of the most exciting games. At the end of it, we finally got to see what our team could do. We played probably our best performance game of all. It's homecoming week, so had a lot of emotions going through, ready to go.
Ooh, man, that was such an electric game from the start. We had our big crowd, as usual, for homecoming. We didn't know what to expect from this offense because supposedly they were the #1 offense in the nation yardage-wise. But we had walked into this game with supreme confidence because we had nothing to lose. We were 0-4, and we were just ready to take it to them.
Warriors on the 2-point conversion. No good.
Hey, let's go get our ball, boys. We're so clearly better on kickoff than they are. You saw that, right? Okay, let's go make a play and get our football back.
Going into that game, I knew that we were going to deliver something, at least something. And offense came out, drove down the field, and scored right away. And that was what we needed to keep our momentum going.
And let's start giving him an opportunity to turn those 5-yard runs into 50-yard runs. You're up 12-0. Take good care of the football and just think about my first step and playing 6.16 seconds. Just that, man. Okay? Just that. Take good care of the football and let's rock and roll here.
Don't let him loosen us up because they're going fast. We get more aggressive. obviously they get down there on the 20-yard line, we ought to be more aggressive. Don't let them throw the ball.
Doesn't matter, okay? All that matters is us playing hard for each other and doing our job. Please eliminate the unforced errors and let's go play great football this second half and get ourselves back in the playoff race. Let's go.
Come on, let's go. Come on, we know what we can do.
We gave them a close game at the start, but we kept our foot on the gas and eventually started to rack up the points on them.
So we were going out there giving our all to North Crowley, but we were showing things that we could do better in the future. And that was a game that you wouldn't forget. It was our first win, and it brought something to us. It brought us a little hope.
It was our first district win of the season against North Crowley. a shootout, an offensive shootout. Highlights were getting Willie Roberts back, our captain, who had missed the first 4 games with an injury, and he promptly came out and returned 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns to seal the win.
You know, very fun game because it was my game back. You know, I wanted to make sure that I came back and I made like a statement because I missed about 4 games and I wanted to come back and make sure we had a win.
Okay, and that starts with film in the morning, and that starts at 8 a.m. practice on Monday. Are you hearing me? Yes, sir. However, that's a big one. Hard to start a football season like that. Had a number of different situations where adversity climbed right on top of us, and you just kept battling back, and that is the Martin Warriors that I know and love. Congratulations. Enjoy every second of this victory. How do we do it? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Warriors.